Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing a deep dive on Live Nation.
Yeah.
You guys wanted to know more about how they've been performing.
Right.
And luckily for us,
Mm-hmm.
they send over a whole bunch of financial reports
Yeah, a bunch of stuff.
covering Live Nation Entertainment's third quarter 2024 results.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
kind of year-to-date performance comparisons with
With last year?
last year. So
Exactly.
we
Yeah.
can really get a good picture of, how they're doing
Yeah, how they're stacking up.
compared to last year.
Yeah. And there's some pretty impressive stuff in here, I gotta say.
Oh, I know.
Some really juicy details.
Yeah, so let's jump right in.
Okay, let's do it.
The biggest takeaway,
Yeah.
Live Nation just had their most successful summer concert season ever.
That's right, like ever.
What does that actually mean?
So in actual numbers,
Yeah.
we're talking 144 million tickets sold for 2024 concerts.
Wow.
So far.
So far.
That's a 3% increase over last year.
Which is huge.
Which is really impressive.
especially considering everything going on.
Yeah, all the economic headwinds everyone's talking about. That.
Exaction.
Recession.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah, so people are still spending money on going to concerts.
Absolutely. People are prioritizing live music experience.
Which is great. It's
Okay. fantastic. Now, one interesting thing from the reports,
Yeah.
there's been a kind of shift in attendance patterns.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So stadium shows
Mm-hmm.
actually saw a little bit of a dip.
Yeah, slight dip this year.
But arenas and amphitheaters,
Those were booming.
booming.
Absolutely.
So what do you think that means?
Well, it seems like maybe music fans are maybe going for a more intimate concert experience these days.
Oh, interesting.
So this shift away from the mega stadium shows
Right.
could actually be influencing Live Nation's strategy,
Oh, that's interesting.
maybe leading them to focus a bit more on those mid-sized venues.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's probably easier to sell out a smaller venue.
Right, exactly.
Right. And then they can also maybe offer
Mm-hmm.
a wider variety of acts.
For sure, a more diverse lineup.
So more tickets sold and a potential shift in venue strategy.
Right.
All good signs for Live Nation.
Mm-hmm. It's looking good so far.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, is there even more?
Oh, yeah. Live Nation is reporting record profitability,
Okay.
thanks in part to a 39% jump in operating income for concerts.
Whoa.
Which basically means the money they're making from putting on shows after they've covered their costs
Right.
is through the roof.
That's incredible.
It is pretty amazing.
But you said in part.
Right.
So
Yeah.
is there something else?
Well, yeah, there's a little nuance to these financial reports.
Okay.
So the numbers also reflect what are called one-time accruals.
One-time accrual.
Yeah.
How is that?
Basically, adjustments for certain expenses or income
Right.
that don't happen on a regular basis.
Okay.
So think of it kind of like
Yeah.
getting a big tax refund one year.
Right.
It bumps up your income for that year,
Right.
but it doesn't mean you suddenly got a massive raise.
I got it.
Right.
So these one-time accruals might make the final profit
Yeah.
figures a little less dramatic.
Exactly.
Okay.
But don't worry,
Yeah.
Live Nation is still projecting double-digit growth for the year,
Which is great.
which is still really healthy.
That's still amazing.
It's a very positive sign.
So they're on a roll.
Big time.
What about 2025?
Oh, 2025, get ready for an even bigger encore.
Really?
The reports are hinting at a growing concert pipeline.
Okay.
And it sounds like 2025 is shaping up to be another blockbuster year for live music.
Wow.
They've already sold over 20 million tickets for
Oh,
2025 concerts,
Wow.
which is a double-digit increase.
That's a lot of pre-sold tickets.
It is.
Any hints about who's driving this?
Well, recent stadium on sales for acts like Coldplay,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Rufus Du Sol,
Huge.
and Shakira,
Oh, yeah.
those are already showing double-digit growth compared to their previous tours.
So people are really, eager to snag those tickets early.
Oh, yeah, especially for these big-name artists.
Makes sense those shows sell out so fast.
They do.
Now, speaking of fans,
Yeah.
the reports revealed a really interesting trend.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
People aren't just going to more concerts.
Uh-huh.
They're spending more money
More money.
at the shows than ever before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're seeing double-digit spending increases
Really?
at major festivals
Wow.
and a 9% jump at amphitheaters.
So it's not just about the ticket price anymore.
No.
People are shelling out more for everything.
Yuck.
Drinks,
Merchandise,
CIP experiences.
Helpful
It
experience.
seems like people are really embracing that whole concert experience now
Yeah.
and willing to spend a little bit more
Yeah.
for those extra perks and memories.
Do you think this is maybe a post-pandemic thing?
It could be.
People
Yeah.
making up for lost time.
Yeah.
They couldn't go out.
Right.
Now they're like, you know what?
Let's splurge.
Let's splurge. Let's
Yeah.
enjoy.
Yeah, could be.
But there could be other factors too, right?
Oh, for sure.
What do you think?
Well, this is where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
Live Nation has been investing a lot of money
Yeah.
in upgrading their venues,
Oh.
creating more enticing food and beverage options,
Oh, interesting.
expanding those VIP areas,
Okay.
offering exclusive merchandise.
So they're really crafting a premium experience
Yeah, that.
that kind of justifies those higher prices.
Right. It's not just about the concert anymore. It's
Yeah.
about the whole experience,
Yeah.
and it seems to be working.
Oh, does it?
The reports highlight some really cool examples
Okay, let's hear it.
of how these venue upgrades are actually leading to more revenue.
Okay.
So, for example,
Yeah.
the reopened Estadio GNP in Mexico City
Okay.
saw a 20% jump
Wow.
in average spending per fan
After the renovation.
after the renovation. That's huge.
It's a big increase.
Yeah, that really suggests that,
Fans are responding to.
yeah, they're liking these enhanced venues.
Yeah. They want to be comfortable. They want to have
Yeah,
good food and drinks.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
If you're going to spend a night out,
Yeah.
you want to be in a nice environment.
Exactly.
Comfortable, exciting, good food and drink options.
What other examples are there?
Well, the Northwell at Jones Beach Amphitheater
Okay. Yeah.
also had a huge makeover,
Okay.
and the results are pretty incredible.
Oh, wow.
They saw a 50% increase in season seat and box suite sales,
Yeah.
a huge jump in food and beverage spending,
Okay.
and get this, a 50% increase in VIP club sales.
That's amazing.
It is pretty impressive.
So people are really loving that.
Yeah, they're loving the upgraded experience,
Yeah.
and they're willing to pay for those perks.
That's great.
It is.
Any other venues seeing similar trends?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Take the Brooklyn Paramount, for instance.
Okay.
Their new VIP club is generating 30% more revenue per show
Really?
compared to other theaters.
So it seems like this whole focus on enhancing the fan experience is really a smart strategy for Live Nation.
It's definitely paying off.
Yeah, they're creating these premium experiences
Yeah.
that people are actually willing to pay for.
Exactly.
And it's a smart move, I think, in such a competitive market.
Absolutely. It's all about standing out.
Yeah.
And giving people what they want.
So it's win-win.
Yeah, win-win for everyone.
The fans get a better experience.
Right.
And Live Nation sees that boost to their bottom line.
Exactly. Everybody's happy.
Now, we can't forget that Live Nation also owns Ticketmaster,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
which plays a pretty crucial role
Huge role.
in this whole live music.
Ecosystem.
Ecosystem.
The big piece of the puzzle.
So how's Ticketmaster doing?
Well, Ticketmaster is kind of the 800-pound gorilla in the ticketing world,
Yeah.
and they're seeing positive trends too.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with all the controversy.
So
Uh.
ticket sales in October were up 15% overall. And for concert events specifically, they were
Yeah.
up 23%.
So Ticketmaster is still king
It looks like it.
of the ticketing world.
Yeah, despite all the talk about alternative platforms,
Yeah.
challenges to their dominance,
Yeah.
it seems like they're still on top.
They're holding strong.
Yeah, they are.
But it's not just ticket sales and venue upgrades
Yay.
driving Live Nation's success.
What else is there?
They're also seeing some major growth on the sponsorship side of things.
Oh, yeah. Sponsorships are huge these days.
Yeah.
And they're definitely seeing the benefits.
So sponsorship commitments are up.
Yeah, up by double digits,
Wow.
which shows that brands are really recognizing the value of aligning themselves with live music events.
So companies are lining up to get their names in front of
Absolutely. They want to be associated with that excitement.
those concert crowds.
Yeah, it's a powerful marketing tool.
What kind of sponsors are we talking about here?
Well, they're attracting a growing number of strategic partners who are generating over $1 million per year.
Wow.
And they represent a pretty diverse range of industries.
That's not just the traditional sponsors anymore.
Nope.
It's evolving.
They're expanding their beauty and fashion partnerships
That's right.
at global festivals,
Mm-hmm.
bringing in big names.
Yeah, like American Apparel,
Okay.
Wrangler,
Mm-hmm.
Ulta Beauty,
Interesting.
American Eagle in Mexico.
So this really highlights
Yeah,
the growing importance of these brand partnerships
I feel-
for these events.
absolutely.
Sponsors really recognize the power of connecting
Yeah.
with these passionate
Absolutely. They're a highly engaged audience.
music fans.
Yeah. And Live Nation is really capitalizing on that.
Smart.
Very smart.
So to kind of recap here,
Okay.
Live Nation is doing incredibly well.
They are killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're seeing record profitability
Mm-hmm.
driven by
Yeah.
strong ticket sales,
Yep.
savvy venue choices,
Mm-hmm.
and this whole focus on enhancing the fan experience. It's all connected.
And they're not slowing down.
Nope.
They're already gearing up for what seems like
Yeah.
an even bigger year in 2025.
Bring on 2025.
Yeah, with this packed concert pipeline
Mm-hmm.
and all these high-profile artists.
That can be epic.
It's clear that Live Nation
Yeah.
is a dominant force
No doubt about it.
in the music industry.
Yeah.
But with their ever-expanding reach and influence,
Right.
it's really important, I think,
Yeah.
to consider what this means for both artists and fans.
Absolutely. There are broader implications to think about.
Yeah, so we'll be diving deeper into those questions
We got a lot more to unpack.
in our next segment.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It is exciting to see Live Nation's success.
Yeah.
And, the undeniable growth of
Yeah.
the live music industry.
Right.
But, as they continue to expand,
Right. Yeah.
it's really crucial to
Yeah.
think about what this means for the entire music ecosystem, not just those giants at the top.
Right, because for every stadium-filling superstar,
Right.
there are countless smaller venues
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
and independent artists
Yeah.
just working so hard.
Yeah, hustling.
Yeah, to create and share their music.
Exactly.
So what does this Live Nation-dominated landscape mean?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Because with Live Nation's control over ticketing,
Right.
venue ownership, and
Uh-huh.
promotion,
Right.
it can be really tough
Yeah.
for those independent venues
Right.
and emerging artists
Yeah.
to compete.
It's just not a level playing field.
No, it's not.
I can imagine
Yeah.
those smaller venues often
Yeah.
have like
Mm.
a unique charm,
Yeah, they
a
do.
sense of community
Right?
that you don't always get
Mhm.
at those massive arenas.
Exactly.
And they're often the places
yeah.
where, new talent is kind of incubated.
They're like the incubators.
Yeah. And
Feature
the artists really hone their craft
Yeah.
and build a following.
Yeah, it's where they cut their teeth
Right.
and build those grassroots connections.
Exactly. And those places are so vital.
Oh, they're essential
yeah.
to the cultural fabric of
Yeah.
our communities, our cities,
Yeah.
our towns.
Right.
But they're also operating
Yeah.
on these really tight margins often,
Yeah.
facing, rising operating costs
Of course.
and competition for talent.
Right.
So when you add Live Nation's massive influence
Yeah.
into that mix,
Yeah.
it can be a real struggle for them to just stay afloat.
So it's not just about the artists either.
No, it's not.
It's also about preserving these spaces
Mm-hmm.
where music lovers can discover new sounds
Absolutely.
and connect with those artists
Yeah.
in a more intimate setting.
It's a different vibe.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we've got this potential tension then
Yeah, there's definitely tension there.
between the industry giants
Yeah,
like Live Nation and these smaller independent players.
right. The little guys versus the big guys.
So what can be done?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are no easy answers,
yeah.
but, some potential solutions
Yeah.
might involve supporting policies
Okay.
that protect those independent menus,
Okay.
promoting fair competition
Right.
in the ticketing market,
Huh.
and, creating more opportunities
Okay.
for emerging artists
Yeah.
to get their music out there.
So maybe some government initiatives
Yeah.
or
Potentially.
industry-led efforts
Yeah, some sort of collaborative effort.
could help even the playing field a bit.
Exactly. Level the playing field.
What about us
Yeah.
as music fans?
Yeah, what can we do?
Is there anything we can do to support these
Mm-hmm.
smaller venues and independent artists?
Oh, absolutely.
Does our choice of where we spend our money
Yeah.
really matter?
It makes a huge difference
Correct.
every time you buy a ticket
Yeah.
to a show at a local club. You're not just supporting that venue.
Right.
You're supporting that whole ecosystem.
Oh, wow.
The artists,
Mm-hmm.
the sound engineers,
Yeah.
the bartenders,
Right.
the whole community that gathers there.
Yeah.
It's a vote for a more diverse
Okay.
and vibrant music scene.
So it's about being conscious consumers then,
Yeah, exactly.
thinking about
Mm-hmm.
where our money goes
Yeah,
and the impact it has.
and putting your money where your mouth is.
Right. And maybe instead of just, chasing those big name acts,
Right.
we should really explore
Yeah, get out there.
those smaller venues.
Yeah, check out.
Take a chance
Hmm.
on an artist we've never heard of.
Exactly.
Be open to new sounds and experiences.
That's how you discover new favorites.
That's so true.
That's how you keep the music alive
Yeah.
and thriving.
So while we acknowledge
Mm-hmm.
and even celebrate
Yeah.
Live Nation's success,
Yeah, they're doing great things.
It's important to remember that there's a whole other world of music out there
Absolutely.
just waiting to be discovered
Mm-hmm.
and supported.
And nurtured.
And as we move forward,
Yeah.
we need to really think about
Yeah.
how we ensure that everyone has a chance
Mm-hmm.
to participate in
Yeah.
and benefit from
Mm-hmm.
the growth of this industry.
That's the challenge and the opportunity
Right.
to create a music landscape that's both commercially successful
Right.
and culturally vibrant,
Hmm.
where artists of all levels have
Yeah.
a chance to connect with their audiences and share their music with the world.
Yeah, it's a good point. You know,
It is.
a thriving music scene
Mm-hmm.
really needs
It does.
both the big players
Yeah.
and the up-and-comers,
Yeah.
the stadium shows,
Right.
and the intimate club gigs.
Exactly.
It's really about finding,
finding that sweet spot,
that
balance.
balance.
Where everybody benefits.
Yeah, and I think that sense of balance
Yeah.
goes beyond just
Oh.
the artists and the venues.
Right.
It's about making sure that
Yeah.
fans from all walks of life
Mhm.
have access to these
Absolutely.
live music experiences.
It should be for everyone.
Right. And we've talked a lot about
Yeah.
rising ticket prices,
Mhm.
fans spending more
Mhm.
at shows.
Mhm.
But what does that mean?
Yeah, it's a good question.
For fans who maybe can't afford
Right.
those premium experiences,
Exactly.
is there a risk that live music becomes kind of
too exclusive.
exclusive? Yeah.
Potentially. Yeah, it's a valid concern. You know, as the industry grows and evolves.
Yeah.
You need to be mindful
Yeah.
of that accessibility
Right.
and inclusivity.
Yeah. We don't want it to be.
Right.
Only for the wealthy.
Exactly.
So maybe part of the solution is
Yeah.
finding creative ways to
Yeah.
offer
Yeah.
a range of ticket prices.
A variety of price points.
Yeah. So
And
that
there are options
for everybody.
for all budgets.
Right. And it's not even just about ticket prices.
No, you're right.
It's about creating an atmosphere
Mhm.
of welcome
Absolutely.
inclusivity
Yeah.
at these venues.
Right. Making everyone feel
Yeah.
comfortable and respected.
So it's about the people.
Yeah, it's about the community,
Yeah.
the shared experience.
Yeah, the sense of belonging.
That's what makes live music so powerful.
It really is.
It transcends boundaries,
Yeah.
brings people together,
Mhm.
creates those lasting memories.
It's a universal language.
It really is.
So as we wrap up this deep dive
Okay.
on Live Nation,
Mm-hmm.
their performance and, all the implications for the wider music industry,
Mm-hmm.
I'm left feeling both excited and a little bit cautious.
I get that.
Excited for all the growth and innovation,
Yeah, there's a lot of positive momentum.
but cautious
Yeah.
about,
yeah.
if we don't prioritize balance and accessibility
Right.
and the well-being
Hmm.
of the entire music ecosystem.
It's about the big picture,
Right.
making sure everyone benefits.
Yeah, the music industry,
Mm-hmm.
like any industry,
Right.
needs to be mindful of its impact
Absolutely.
and really strive for sustainability.
Sustainability is key.
We have to make sure that this incredible art form
Mm-hmm.
continues to thrive
Yeah.
and inspire.
For generations to come.
So as you head out to your next concert,
Yes.
remember that you're not just attending a show,
Right.
you're participating
You're part of something bigger.
in this
Yeah.
vibrant cultural ecosystem.
It's a community.
Yeah. So choose wisely,
Mm-hmm.
explore new sounds,
Yeah. Discover something new.
support the artists and the venues
Yeah.
that resonate with you,
Absolutely.
and be a part of this movement
Yeah.
to keep live music accessible
Mm-hmm.
and thriving for everyone. That's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
It was a pleasure.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.